Hey, welcome to the Resilient Father YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to practice together one of the most effective techniques I know for improving mental health and well-being, heart rate variability breathing. Now, if this is your first introduction to the idea for me, I'd suggest you check out my last video where I demonstrate this technique and the effect that it has on the body, as well as I discuss some of the many health benefits that it has, mental health benefits. But in this video, we're actually going to do this together. So let's commit right now, take the next 5 minutes to sit down with me and practice this. And by the end, I guarantee you'll feel at least just a little bit better, and you'll have learned an extremely valuable skill that you can use to bolster your resilience against the many stresses of life. So first, take a moment to just check in with yourself. How are you feeling? How much tension are you carrying in your body? How's your mood today? How's your overall stress level? Just rate your level of physical and mental stress on a scale of 1 to 10. I'll give you a moment. And now that you've got that, let's get started, shall we? Now, I'm going to go ahead and just pull up on the screen my little breath pacer here. You can see this little graphic that I've made, and it's going to expand and contract. And what we're going to do together is we're just going to do a little bit of breathing along with it. So as it expands, you're going to breathe in, as it says. And as it goes down, you're going to breathe out. And then there's just sort of a little 2-second rest here. And so let's get into it. Just go ahead, just start breathing along with it. And I'm going to sort of coach you, give you a few suggestions as we go along just to practice this. So the first thing that you want to keep in mind is you don't want to take deep breaths. We're doing slow breaths. Now, it's very tempting when you're doing breathing, and it's something you're always going to hear from people who give you breathing advice, who don't know what they're doing, is they're going to say, take a deep breath. And a lot of times when people breathe deeply, you see they'll breathe up into their chest. And that actually kind of mimics stress. Like people who are stressed out, people who are panicked, they breathe really deeply up into their chest. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to get you to relax. So what I would suggest that you do instead is breathe into your abdomen. And you can even actually, as you're doing this, practicing, you can put one hand on your chest, one hand on your abdomen, and as you breathe, you want to see the belly move, but not the chest. But again, we're taking normal sized breaths, so they want to feel fairly natural. The next thing is that you want to emphasize the out breath. So I'll wait a moment. Breathe in, normal size breath in. And as you breathe out, take a nice long out breath, just a little bit longer than the in breath. This pacer has the same speed, but you want to really just kind of emphasize that breath out, because it's when we breathe out that we really begin to relax. Good. Now, as you're breathing into your belly, as you're breathing normally, as you're breathing out just a little bit, more emphasis. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to try to find a little bit of stress in our body somewhere. So most people carry a lot of tension in things like their jaw, in their neck muscles, the trap muscles here, in their chest. You might be somebody who likes to clench their hands. You might have tight muscles anywhere. You never know. But just take a moment to notice anywhere that you might be carrying a little bit of physical tension. Breathe in and notice. And as you breathe out, just try to relax it just a little bit. You can hold on to some of it. You can't get rid of it all at once necessarily, but just a little bit at a time. Just breathe in, notice some tension, and as you breathe out, just try to let it go a little bit at a time. Let's pick another spot on your body. Pick another set of muscles. Notice where you're carrying some tension. As you breathe in, find the tension, and as you breathe out, just relax and let it go. Remember, taking normal size, just relaxed, calm breaths. Emphasizing the out breath just a little bit more. And with each breath, just relaxing. Now, this breathing rate is not for everybody. It's designed for sort of an average rate that works well for most people. If you're breathing and you're doing this and you're finding, you know what, like it's just way too slow for me, I can't handle it, I have another video where I've made a pacer that's slightly faster. You may just have a body type where your heart just naturally needs a little bit faster breathing pace to hit that natural idling, relaxing state that I've talked about in my other videos. The other option is some people need it a little bit slower, so I've also put a slow pacer video for you to practice. And then I've also included a video with me not talking in this at all, and just the regular speed pacer with some relaxing music behind it for you to use if you want to practice and try it out. It just includes the written prompts. So with that being said, really take a moment to rate how you're feeling. Remember at the start we rated, our level of tension, our level of stress, both mentally and physically. Take a moment to check in with yourself. Okay, so how do you feel? Any more relaxed? Any more at ease? Even if it's just a little bit, that's a significant shift, and it signifies that you've got some power now over something that was previously not under your control, an unconscious stress process. And you've now brought yourself down from a level of being kind of always on. Everybody's always on the go these days. Everybody's got an intense life and a lot of different problems and struggles that they're dealing with. You've taken yourself from go, go, go mode all the time down just a little bit into a more relaxed state. The more you practice this, the more you implement it in your life, the more you're going to get the benefits of it and the more it's going to help you. All you have to do is 5 minutes of this a day and you're going to notice big difference, I think. Big improvement in just your tolerance for stress, your capacity to handle problems. So enjoy. Thanks for watching. See you later.